Blackmagic. What the f? As someone who is constantly diving into technology, figuring out all the hidden tips and tricks of each device, there is nothing more exciting to me than stumbling upon something about a piece of equipment that I own that I did not know, and that's exactly what happened just moments ago. Currently about 2:45 a.m. I've been working on countless other YouTube projects, and of course, right before I decide to go to bed, I stumble upon a video made by 𝗖𝗛𝗘𝗖𝗞. And let me just say, it looks like this guy literally created this YouTube account to make this first video a week ago, and I am so glad he did. Immediately after this video, go to the description, click over to his channel, and subscribe. Let's get him to 1,000 subscribers. He stumbled upon something that, as he says in this video,
why is nobody talking about this?
No other YouTubers are talking about, and I've been talking about these cameras for years, and this tip and trick has been right in front of our faces all along, or not all along, but for a good long while. So what is one of the biggest issues that all Blackmagic pocket cameras kind of suffer from? Let's all say it at the same time. Rolling shutter. The rolling shutter varies among all Blackmagic cameras, and they're not the worst I've ever seen, but it's certainly something that stands out and makes me miss my old global shutter from my production 4K back in the day, and has made me contemplate cameras like the Red Komodo. But like I'm sure most of you, for the price and the other features that the pocket cameras give you, it's kind of just been a sacrifice that we've been willing to accept, but potentially not no more. So before we get into actually correcting the jelloing effect of a bad rolling shutter, let's jump into what we need to do for our cameras if you don't know anything about the gyro stabilization feature. So the first thing you want to do is when you're on your main camera screen here, you want to swipe to the right, and that's going to bring you to your slate screen, which is where you can input project data, scenes, cameras, takes, all that good stuff. The third page is the most important, and that is going to be lens data. So you want to tap on that, and the most important information you need to input here is the focal length of the lens. So currently I have the IRIX 21mm on here. I have it at T4. I'm not sure how much the iris matters in this feature, but just to be safe, I'm putting the T-stop that I'm currently shooting at. And once you have the lens data input, you're pretty much good on the camera side. Go about and shoot your project. So in this case, it's going to be this super exciting shot of me aimed at the wall and door over here. And I'm just going to go crazy. Computer, memory card reader. Alrighty, so we're inside of DaVinci Resolve here. I'm just going to go to my memory card, which I forgot to wipe. And we can see a couple clips we got here. Before I start moving, we can see that all the lines in the wall, the door, everything is straight. And then as soon as I start going left to right, look how slanted, and you can see how jello-y it is. I'm gonna make this clip much shorter so that way it has less to process. So we'll go into our stabilization. We'll change from perspective to camera gyro, and I'll hit stabilize. As you can see, it zoomed in a ton. But his tip is actually, if you change it to camera gyro again, but you put the strength to 0, or that's -1, I'm gonna say 0. And now if we hit stabilize, we didn't have the same crop in because it's not actually stabilizing anything, but apparently it's still going to fix the rolling shutter. It's still a little bit there, but to be honest, that's probably more me because I was like just hand holding it, but that's a lot better. There's like a little bit of jello in there, but that is a severe improvement. Now, to be honest, he did it on the color page under stabilizing and did camera gyro and changed the strength to 0, and you absolutely can do that. Let's go back to the edit page here. Say this was a bunch of clips you brought in from a shoot, and so now I could actually select my whole timeline and go to camera gyro. I'm going to change the strength to 0 and hit stabilize, and now it's going to analyze all of the clips in my timeline so I don't have to do it one at a time. And now you have greatly improved your rolling shutter on your Blackmagic camera. So again, any Blackmagic camera that has the gyro stabilization to it, you'll be able to utilize this feature. Thank you Diode Films again for making that video, and thank you to the YouTube algorithm for feeding it to me. Maybe next time don't do it at 2:30 a.m. 2:30 a.m. So tired. Again, go subscribe to his channel. Let's get him to 1,000. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.